Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to another video. If you're new to my channel, then welcome. My name's Melissa and around here you'll find all types of beauty content. So here's the deal guys, for the past few days I've just been having a really difficult time and I just haven't been feeling myself. I've talked about this in passing before, but never in full detail, but I do suffer from schizophrenia and some other mental health disorders, and it's just really been getting to me the past few days. Of course, one day I would like to open up about all that and tell you my experience and, just all the stuff that I've never really talked about, and I would love to tell you about it, but today's just not that day. And I really love to put a lot of effort into my videos, a lot of research, all that kind of stuff, but today I just feel like doing something really chill and relaxed. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk all about the new makeup releases and my thoughts and opinions on them. I love doing a commentary video. I think it's very fun, but the bad thing about them is you can hurt people's feelings. And of course, I'm not coming on video attempting to hurt anybody's feelings on purpose. This is just my thoughts and my opinions. So to be completely transparent, not a lot of thought or effort is going into this video. I have my phone right here and I'm just going to go on trend mood and look at the new releases and let you know what's up with them. I've always been told that I'm a pretty opinionated person, so I guess that would be pretty good for this type of video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scoot over a little bit, have some space so I can pop up some pictures, and we'll get started. Now, I'm not really sure how far to go back on this feed of what's appropriate to continue talking about or what you guys are sick of hearing about, so I'm just going to scroll back a little bit and see what we come across. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to start with is this palette from Trixie Cosmetics, and this is called the Girl Talk palette. You all know of my obsession with eyeshadow palettes. I cannot get over them, and this one just looks super pretty. When I look at this, I see so many different routes that I can take with this, and I see just a lot of fun and something that I really want. So I'm looking at the price for this palette, and it's $48, and that's pretty high end in my opinion, so this is something that would definitely go on my wish list. It looks like you can completely customize this palette with all the stickers that come with it. This is very 90s, and I love that. I actually sat down and I watched the entire launch reveal of this entire collection, and I thought everything looked really good, but I was most intrigued by this palette. So this is something that is definitely going on my wish list. The next thing I want to talk about is the Volume 17 Trend Mood box. Now the thing is, I've never gotten a Trend Mood box. I've always wanted one, but I just never got one. Can you guys believe that this is volume 17? I feels like that this Trend Mood box just first came out. I can't believe that they've already been through 17 cycles already. That is crazy to me. In this box, it looks like a bunch of things that I'm really not interested in. Honestly, I would pass on this box as well. I do like the Danessa Myricks color fixes. I like the e.l.f. brow lift, but I already have both those products, so getting this box wouldn't do anything special for me. I think the main highlight of this box is the Danessa Myricks Infinite Chrome Flakes pressed version, but I do see a lot of people have so many issues with that formula. I think in her new Lightworks palette, the limited edition one, she has 2 of these, and a lot of people can't even get them to work using any type of method that they try. So I'm not sure if I would pay all this money to get 2 in here that just aren't going to work for me. Next, let's talk about some Olaplex. This is a new release from Olaplex, which is their broad spectrum chelating treatment. I honestly don't know what that means. By reading about this, I think it looks like an intense clarification serum. I'm not sure how you would use it, but here's the thing. I bought a lot of Olaplex stuff. I've seen people that love the brand, and I've also seen people that have had their hair destroyed by Olaplex. And to be completely honest with you, I rarely wash my hair. I like to have my natural oils come, and I like to do the no poo method, and if you're not familiar with that, look it up. It's just I find it to be the healthiest thing for my hair, so I stopped spending all my money on all these fancy shampoos, and I think I'm going to invest in some Head and Shoulders, and whenever I do wash my hair, I'm just going to stick with some Head and Shoulders. Reading further about this Olaplex product, it says it's professional use only and it's available at Cosmoprof. I'm not sure if it's going to be available mainstream in the future or not, but as for now, only professionals have access to it. Have you guys seen this holiday collection from Morphe? I honestly think the huge impact of Morphe around 2016 and 2017 has since declined, but I think that their quality and the collections that they are releasing have gotten so much better. The collection that they're releasing for this holiday, of course, has one of their big palettes that they're known for, 2 smaller palettes, some of their really popular setting sprays, I think a little mascara kit, and a brush set. And Morphe does make some really great brushes. If you want some great brushes for an affordable price, Morphe's where you go. They do have some really nice stuff. But I'm looking at this big palette. I'm probably not going to buy it because I don't need this one, but I do think I love it. Now here's the thing, I love all makeup, so it's very hard for me not to like something because I always try to find a justification of why I want something. But in here, I see so much depth, so much light, and within all of that, you can create so many different looks. And it definitely goes from warm to cool, so you can create some really cool side looks like that. I just think the whole entire collection looks really good. It's not too large, it's well put together, and I think it's just really nice. So if you ever want to try Morphe, I think this collection would be a good time to do so. Our next victim is from a brand called Pretty Little Thing, and this is their newest release, and it's just a bunch of different little kits, it looks like. I haven't seen too much hype for this. The prices are okay, but the thing with this that I don't like is it's from a fast fashion brand. Every single fast fashion brand has to have their own makeup line now. These just look like simple, boring products that I can buy elsewhere for a lot cheaper, and I'm not influenced to buy it due to the brand name, and I'm not influenced to buy it due to the celebrity influencer branding that they have on it. So essentially, this looks pretty, but it's super basic, and they're selling it based upon their name, and that's just not enough for me to purchase, so pass. So here we have something from Makeup Revolution, and I know a lot of people hate on Makeup Revolution, but I love them. I know that sometimes they have really crap products, but I have found more hits than I have misses. And their newest product that I'm seeing is called their Super Base, and this is a color corrector skin base. So I'm assuming you would use it like a primer if you have to color correct a large surface area. So they're fairly priced at $12 each, and you got a green one and you got a yellow one. I have used products like this in the past, and in my experience, the product is never potent enough to actually do some color correcting. When you have an actual color correcting base, it shears out to the point where it doesn't do any color correcting at all. So in my opinion, you're better off just using the ones that come in little concealer packs that are super potent, and you just swipe them on and then pat them in. This seems like I just don't think it would work properly. Of course, I haven't tested it, so I don't know that. This could be a whole new formula, something that has never existed before, but in my experience, these things just don't work the way they're supposed to. Next up, we have something from Makeup Eraser, and they're doing a collaboration with The Nightmare Before Christmas. Now, this is just in time for Halloween, so if you're a Halloween fanatic, this is for you. I have a ton of these little mini makeup eraser kits, and I use them all of the time. I specifically like using these when I'm doing a leave-on mask, and then when it's time to rinse it off, I put a little bit of warm water on one of these, and then I just swipe the mask off, and it works so perfectly. But as for me, I'm not into Halloween. I am not a Halloween person, and I have never seen The Nightmare Before Christmas. Don't kill me about that. I just don't watch TV or movies, so there's that. But I can guarantee you the quality of these makeup erasers are super good. So if this is your type of thing, you would love these. Next, we have the Profusion collection for Halloween, and there's just too much to dissect here. First off, this collection is so large that you just get lost and overwhelmed in looking at this thing. And then secondly, they have this split up over different stores. So I'm not sure what you can buy on the Profusion website itself, but there's some stuff that you can only buy at Walmart, and then there's other stuff that you can only buy at Walgreens. So if you're a collector, you're running all over to try to find the pieces that you want for your collection, and that's really aggravating. Now, I can tell you that Profusion has great quality products, and I do typically enjoy the stuff that they release. But like I mentioned earlier, I'm not a Halloween person, so I don't really care for this collection. I think some of the stuff looks cute. The eyeshadow palette has great colors in it. I love the little pigments and the stamps. I love how they have the duochrome highlighters. I think it's a lot of cool stuff, but I'm just going to skip it just because I don't want to run around everywhere to try to find what I need, and I'm just not into the whole theming of it. Now, if there is something going on my wish list quickly, it is this Blur Jam by Glowish. I am so intrigued by this. I am such a primer person. I always do a double priming set before makeup, and this looks totally up my alley, and I am excited about this. I've seen a bunch of people use this already, and they have really liked it. So I have added this to my wish list, and I'm gonna let a little time pass and buy this secondhand when I can find it. But what this is it's kind of like a solid primer, but it has the texture of almost a jam, and you just need the littlest teeny amount, and then you just rub it all over your textured areas, and it just completely blurs them out. Our next product is from Winky Lux, and we have one of those color-changing pH balms. And looking at the picture of this looks absolutely stunning. It's filled with the little teeny micro shimmers, which I love in a lip balm. And then, of course, it color changes to your natural pH level, so whatever color that is for you, it could be different on different people. I know those products are slightly overdone, but I personally don't mind them. The thing with this is I personally wouldn't go out of my way to order this, but if I happen to see it in passing, I would pick this up. Purple is my favorite color. I love the micro glitters in the formula, and I don't mind a pH changing formula. So this is everything that I like in a little lip balm like this. So if I do happen to see it, maybe on sale, maybe secondhand, I would definitely pick this up. Can you just look and admire this beautiful collection from Dior? I am so into this. This is called their Mille Fiori Couture Edition. They have a lipstick case, a cushion powder, bath pearls, bath bombs, and a scented candle, and I love all of it. I'm not saying I could afford all this, but given the opportunity, I would grab this in a heartbeat. This stuff is gorgeous. How bougie is it to have a Miss Dior candle burning in your house? I would love that. As far as all the bath products, those are so me because I always take a bath and I never take a shower, so I would use all those bath products and I would use them fast. This is super exciting to me, and this seems like it would be a good Christmas wish list item. So if you're into this collection as much as I am, leave me a comment down below so we could talk about this. I am so crazy about this. I see Kylie Jenner's hopping on the advent calendar bandwagon. The price of this calendar is $180. That is way above my budget, so I will not be purchasing this, but it does let you know what's inside of the advent calendar, and I do think it's a pretty good deal for what you're getting. And I'm personally all into mystery boxes and subscription boxes and stuff, and you always want to make sure that you're getting a better value than what you initially invest. And I think in this, I have to do the math for it, but I think from what it looks like, you're getting a better value than your initial investment. I think it looks cute, and she did a great job with the presentation, and it looks like some of the packaging has changed up just for the holiday season. So here we have something new from M Cosmetics. She released 2 brand new shades of the serum blush and fixed the packaging. I have one of her older ones, and I like it just fine, so I have no incentive to purchase the new one. I know the packaging isn't great, but I just kind of turn it over and dump a little bit on the palm of my hand, so I get around using it just fine. I don't need to spend any more money to buy a new version. I think the colors in these blushes are beautiful, and I do think she was one of the first companies that started this whole serum blush trend. As far as the Pat McGrath holiday collection goes, I know everybody's talking about it. I know everybody's getting everything, but I'm going to pass on it this year. Nothing's really specifically calling out to me, and I don't want to spend all my money on limited edition items. I want to buy things that are going to be timeless and last over and over. You know, some of those iconic products that you can look at 10 years ago and they're still in manufacturing today. That's what I'd rather invest my money in instead of spending $82 on a palette that's going to go away in 6 months. So I do think this is cute, and I do think that a lot of effort was put into making this look beautiful and easy on the eye, but it's just not for me. Now here's something really cool from Makeup Revolution, guys. They did a Beetlejuice collection. Again, like most of their collections, this one is pretty big and it does have a lot of different components in it, but I do think it all fits together and it does look pretty cool. If I were to buy anything from this, I would definitely buy the big palette with all those little beetles in it. I think that looks awesome. I do like the makeup bag. I think that looks really cool. I also really like that purple haunted house palette. I think that fits the theme perfectly, and I think it's super cute colors in there. And then I think the last thing over there is a green mascara. I would be interested in trying that as part of this collection. I think that looks really cool too. But the thing with this is that I think there's something in here for everybody. If you're a makeup lover, I'm sure you'll find something in here that you would love. Looking at the prices of this collection, I think everything is priced really well, and I don't know, if I find this, maybe I'd pick a few pieces up. So real quick, I just want to hit on the Too Faced holiday collection. This is not for the avid makeup collector. These are specifically for the people that buy their makeup once a year during the Christmas time. There's a lot of people out there that use one palette throughout the entire course of the year and then retire it as soon as Christmas comes along, buys a new Too Faced palette, and then starts using that one. So this collection is specifically for those types of people. This isn't for me and you that really like the detailed, intricate packagings and stuff. This is just for the people that need to replenish their yearly makeup. Another great suggestion about these types of collections would be gifts. If you have Secret Santas and you need to keep it under a certain monetary value, these are great to pick up for gifts. The packaging is always seasonally themed and it's super cute, and I think anybody would enjoy it. Here's the new Huda Beauty palette. I'm sure you've seen this everywhere. This is on my wish list. I love the Huda Beauty big palettes, and the formulas in here just look great. I am going to wait to purchase this because the asking price is $67, so I'm gonna wait a few months and then get this for about half price, but I cannot wait because this looks super pretty. So let's talk about these Care Bear shimmer crayons. Everybody's raging about these, but not only are these unique and different to the market, but these are specifically for the collector. When I look at these, I don't look at these as makeup that I really want to use. I look at these as part of my makeup collection that I would display and something that can be used, but just more for its cuteness factor. Of course it comes from Hypnotizing. You can always expect weird, odd things coming from Hypnotizing, but I think they nailed this. If I was a Care Bears collector, no doubt would I be grabbing one of these or the whole set. We can't fail to talk about these Sephora favorites kits. These are such a great deal every single year, but the best deal is when you can get them on clearance after the holidays. That is when I buy these. I never pay full price for these. These are such great kits, and I'm so excited to see which ones are left over so I can purchase them on the clearance discount after the season. It seems like they're showcasing 5 different ones. I love the lipstick one. I love the perfume one. I actually love all of them. There's nothing in here that I don't like. If you did want to purchase them before they did get reduced, they are not exceptionally high in price, but they are more than what I want to pay for a box full of mini sizes, really. Okay, we're going to do a quick fire one for the new Melt Cosmetics, the Bad Side Zodiac Collection mini eyeshadow palettes. I don't want it. I don't know what it is about zodiac signs, but every single brand has done some type of makeup featuring zodiac signs, and I'm just over it, so I'm just going to pass on these. Next up, we have some new accessories that have been revealed from Skin by Kim Kardashian. And let me tell you, I wanted to do a review on the skincare system to see if it's actually effective or not. But when I went to place my order, it was over $500, so I said, I'm going to skip that for right now. I must say the products look beautiful and the accessories look beautiful. It's very minimalistic, but A, that's not really my style, and B, I don't want to pay more for having less. Now these little Charlotte Tilbury Hypnotizing Pop Shots, I might be interested in that blue one. That one caught my eye. The outer packaging definitely catches my eye. I love rainbow gems like that, but that blue one I'm very curious about. I think I have 1 or 2 of her potted pressed pigments, and I'm wondering how different would this formula be from that. But the blue looks super fun, and it is something that I would definitely use, so I am considering that one. Next, we have this new Wet n Wild holiday collection with Peanuts, the Snoopy one. This is just going to be another pass for me. I'm not into all these things that Wet n Wild keeps releasing like this, and it's just too much. I'm going to just pass. You can bet I'm going to get that Beauty Bay Dark Fantasy palette as soon as I can. I'm hoping on Black Friday they have a great Black Friday sale, and I'm going to place an order and grab that palette and another one that I'm missing from my collection. Very excited about that. I have been thinking about it since it has released. And now guys, the last thing that we're going to talk about is this new Halloween collection from She Glam Official, and it's their Corpse Brides collection. And since it is Halloween themed, like I said, it's just not for me, but if it is for you, the prices on these things are ridiculously great. You can get that really pretty eyeshadow palette for only $8.99, and everything else is less than that. You can get the full collection for $43. I think SheGlam makeup has some great prices, and from what I've seen, great quality. I have never tried it myself, but it is something I'm very interested in. So if you like Halloween makeup or if you like the Corpse Bride, definitely check this out because this is a total score. Alright guys, those are all the products that I went over today that I had some sort of feelings about. Thank you so much for being patient with me while I'm trying to get through these past few days. It's just been excruciating and I am trying to get back to myself. I hope you enjoy some commentary videos every now and then. I know I enjoy commentary, so let me know how you like it in the comments. And other than that, I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please give me a giant thumbs up. And if you didn't, just hit that thumbs down button. And until next time, bye!